WebinarJam is a web-based platform that allows you to create live webinars. WebinarJam works along in tandem with its sister product, EverWebinar, to create automated webinars. WebinarJam was created by Genesis Digital in February 2014. In this WebinarJam review and full tutorial, we'll explore how to use it, key benefits, pricing, and see how it compares to other players in the market. And if you want to try this powerful webinar platform, WebinarJam offers our audience 20% off your first payment of any plan. So, let's get started. WebinarJam tutorial and full demo. The first thing that you'll notice is that the entire WebinarJam platform is web-based. You can use the entire platform from within your browser window. Just to the left are different areas of the WebinarJam platform. My Webinars is where you'll find all of the webinars you created. Here, you'll find your links to invite people and go live. Or if you're not ready to go for that, you can run test webinars. Add Webinar is for creating the webinars you'll find in this area. You can also find advanced options like goal tracking for your offers and API integrations. Going back to the sidebar, My Analytics shows you data about your webinar. Here, you can find out who's been visiting your registration pages, information about what happened during your live webinar, and data about any notifications you sent out. Most importantly, the My Registrants area is where you find a list of those who registered. You can filter the list by webinar and registrant behavior, and you can export that list. Finally, the training area contains articles on using API, integrating with outside services, using advanced features, and much more. Let's create a new webinar. Two options are available here: Express configuration and full configuration. While full configuration has 9 steps with plenty to customize, Express configuration allows you to go live in just a few steps. Next, you'll select how this webinar will be scheduled. Right now, skip scheduling altogether and lets you start the webinar at a moment's notice. This is ideal for quick one-off webinars. Alternatively, you can schedule your webinar for specific dates and times. This second option will let you schedule a single event, several events, or a recurring, regularly scheduled event. Finally, you can create an always-on webinar. In this case, the webinar room can be used repeatedly and at any time. For both right now and always-on webinars, attendees will not register. Instead, you'll send them a link to the webinar room where they will sign in directly. I'm choosing to schedule a webinar. Step 1 is the basic details of your webinar, like the name and the description. Next, you can select your schedule, either one single session, multiple sessions, or a recurring series of sessions. One single session can be used to run one webinar presentation or multiple presentations in the same webinar. Users will be registered to only one session at a time. Multiple sessions should be used if you wish to host multiple webinar presentations on the same topic. Users will be registered to all sessions from a single sign-up. A recurring series of sessions is used for continuing content like a television series. Users will be registered to the entire series for as long as that series is scheduled. After this is the step for the registration page template. When you select the theme, you are brought into the registration page builder, where you have a lot of flexibility in changing the appearance. For example, I can change the background image and the color of this registration button. I like the changes I made, so I'm going to save and exit. Click Confirm, and you'll arrive at the notifications. Here, you can add up to 10 notifications before and after the webinar. Inside, you can add the short codes to custom tailor each message to your registrants. Now, just a few clicks in, the webinar is ready to go. It's that quick. Now let's look at the links, but instead of actually going live, I'm going to use my test links. Using this link, I can test every part of my live webinar without affecting my real webinar in any way. Once I click to open my presenter link, the system will perform a simple audio and video test to check my computer's bandwidth and syncing. When I enter the room, my camera and microphone will be on by default. The options to turn these off or on are at the top of the page, alongside an option to add background effects to your camera video, the screen sharing feature, and a whiteboard tool that allows you to draw not just on the screen but also on top of whatever you may be sharing at the time. To the left are the button to go live and the panic button. If you're having trouble connecting or something's gone wrong, you can use the panic button to create a new webinar room that all attendees will be moved into. Let's take a look at the sidebar. At the bottom, you can find information about the webinar room itself, how many people are currently in the room, whether you're live on air, and how long you've been broadcasting. At the top, you have all of the options and settings. There are a lot of features, and they've all been separated into tabs that you can find on the left. The first tab shows the room settings like chat options. If you enable the attendee's ability to speak here, you will find their request in the bottom tab, where you can accept or deny the request. If you accept, they'll be brought in as presenters with video. The second tab contains attendee information. This will display how many of your registered attendees are in the room, as well as a list of active attendees. The third section contains the chat room, where most of your interaction will happen. You can not only chat with your attendees or have a moderator chat with them, but you can also create sticky messages to remain on the screen for them to see. When chatting, you can also choose to only chat with the administrators or with the whole room. This allows any room admins to send important messages to each other without the attendees seeing them. If you'd like, you can also change the chat type. You can choose to send your chat as an answer, send a highlighted announcement, provide a tip, or chat normally. You can change any message to a different type by clicking the 3 dots next to the message. You can also use this menu to edit any chat or further interact with your attendees. In the 4th section, you can poll your audience. If you use the full configuration during setup, you'll have the option to select the poll you created ahead of time. But if you used Express to set up your webinar, you can create a new poll on the fly. After the poll is over, you can opt to show the results to your audience as well. Similarly, the next tab allows you to offer a product or simply link somewhere. While you can pre-configure these in full configuration, you can also create these on the fly, even adding images to the offer. WebinarJam also allows you to share videos with your audience directly without the need to share video on your stream. Here, you can add a video from YouTube or a direct link to an MP4 video file. Using this feature for video sharing means that the video will be adjusted for each attendee's bandwidth and won't rely on your own bandwidth for video quality. File sharing lets you upload small files to share with your audience directly. Perhaps you have an audio file for your attendees to listen to later, or maybe a compressed folder of resources. This is the feature for sharing those things with your audience. You can configure it ahead of time, but you can also still use them on the fly. Another awesome feature is slide presentations. You can upload a Keynote, PowerPoint, or PDF presentation directly to the system and control the slides from within the webinar room itself. No need to screen share your presentation program. Near the top of the sidebar, you can invite additional presenters by clicking the plus icon and entering their name and email. They will automatically be emailed their own link to enter the webinar as a presenter. Finally, you can minimize the sidebar by clicking the tab on the side. When you're ready to go live, press the green button at the top and confirm yes. WebinarJam will prepare for live streaming and go live while the button will change to red. When you're done, click the button again, confirm yes, and the broadcast will end. That is the WebinarJam platform in a nutshell. Quick to set up and easy to use. WebinarJam pricing plans. WebinarJam is not the most affordable option for webinar hosting. Making an automated webinar is highly valuable for many businesses, but it costs money to do it right. WebinarJam pricing plans range from $39 to $379 per month. Their lowest plan offers a 2-hour maximum duration, more than enough for most webinars. The same could be said for presenters. The lowest plan offers 2 presenters and only goes up from that plan. The biggest difference is the number of attendees per webinar. Unlike other webinar platforms, WebinarJam's lowest price option starts off with 500 attendees, which should be more than enough for first-time webinar creators. They do offer a $1 14-day trial period and a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee, so they are very cheap to test out and kick the tires. In addition, WebinarJam offers our audience 20% off your first payment of any plan, so make sure to check out the link in the description. WebinarJam alternatives. Demio. Demio's range of engagement tools and marketing analytics make it a great choice for teams who want to see real improvements in webinar ROI without any heavy lifting. Demio is an easy-to-use online events platform that's perfect for hosting automated, on-demand, and live webinars that wow attendees and get marketers results. Strong customer engagement drives ROI and conversion rates, and Demio was built to do just that. Demio is designed to supercharge the webinar experience from registration right through to post-event follow-up. You'll get customized branding, attendance reminders and notifications, real-time conversation, polling and interaction features, automations, and more. In parallel, the tool collects rich marketing-relevant analytics, so you can gain powerful insights from your events and achieve your goals. Demio's the best choice for most B2B marketers looking to make a real dent in webinar attendance and engagement with a robust, easy-to-use tool. You'll get more in-depth engagement analytics and segmentation with Demio too, and you can include more hosts. However, WebinarJam could be good for certain customers. For example, those who want every attendee to have camera-on options. Since Demio's a specialized webinar tool, rather than a video conferencing solution, it doesn't let all attendees leave their cameras on. Instead, hosts can spotlight attendees and bring them up to the main stage. Demio pricing starts at $59 per month. Below this video is a link to Demio's free trial with all the features included in their Pro plan. Webinar Ninja. Webinar Ninja offers a comprehensive solution for those looking to host live webinars without the usual hassle. This platform is designed with the user in mind, making it straightforward to engage with your audience through teaching, coaching, or presenting. It allows for a high degree of interaction, letting you get to know your students and clients on a personal level, with the ability to easily present slides, multimedia, or simply engage in conversation. Webinar Ninja ensures your webinars are both informative and enjoyable. The platform is praised for its ease of use, with many users switching to Webinar Ninja after trying and discarding other webinar services. It supports a variety of engagement tools such as instant chat, polls, Q&A sessions, and the option for attendees to share their webcam feed. Webinar Ninja is known for its stable, lag-free live streaming capabilities, ensuring that your webinars run smoothly without any technical interruptions. Moreover, Webinar Ninja offers a range of features to enhance your webinars, including segmented chat options for public or private conversations, interactive questions and polls, and the ability to share offers and handouts like PDFs. The platform is accessible on all devices and requires no software downloads, making it easy for anyone to attend your webinars. Additionally, Webinar Ninja is GDPR compliant, ensuring that your webinars meet international privacy laws and regulations. Webinar Ninja invites you to join its platform, offering a free 14-day trial to explore all the features and benefits it has to offer.